Harrison. They need to keep that flow going.
Greensboro.
Getting a healthy
Greensboro.
Thornton back. Justin Gainey's in a very nice groove right now. These are all very important key players for the Pack that are playing very well.
Greensboro.
Broadcast comes using the facilities of the Capital Sports Network. Any rebroadcast or use of description of this game is prohibited without the express permission of the Capital Sports Network. The announcers on the broadcast are selected by flagship station WPTF and the North Carolina State University.
Hello, Francis.
Athletic Department. For the last time here at Reynolds, they're in home.
I'm not hearing you.
Here with the
I'm sure everything's turned on.
Thank you, Gary. Chris Arp jumps it up against Danny Strong. The Pack wins the tap. 6'8" against 6'6", and Strong, the smaller man, wins it. Justin Gainey with a basketball brings it into the backcourt. The Pack
got you now, man.
To our left. So the zone defense looks like a 3-2 matchup. Here's Strong firing left wing for three, no good. Arp with a rebound for Wofford College. So Wofford starts out in the 3-2 matchup. The Pack missed by down. Wofford coming the other way. Here's Arp on a backdoor pass to Chadwick. Off his hands, out of bounds, right underneath the hoop. He was covered well by Oshawa Benjamin as the Pack played man-to-man defense.
That's already a disruption. We've got to watch out for these changing defenses because they'll use man-to-man, they'll use that 3-2, they'll use one or two others.
Strong on the left wing to Clint Harrison with 26 on the shot clock. CC against the 3-2 zone. Now to Hyatt. Hyatt starts to penetrate to Gainey, right corner to Oshawa Benjamin. Benjamin yo-yos the dribble. Now to Hyatt, right-hand corner. Hyatt against the zone, outside to Gainey. Cross-court pass to Strong. Drives left baseline to the left block and stepped on the baseline, says the official. And so it's a turnover against NC State, the first of the ball game. And with 19:05 left to go, we played 55 seconds and we have no score.
Pack shouldn't be caught off guard by this. I mean, the coaching staff has scouted Wofford pretty well, so they were all set for the 3-2.
With the basketball, John Hawkins, the point guard and catalyst of this Wofford team, packing a man-to-man. Now to Arp on the left wing to Jay Bailey. Bailey not a bad three-point shooter. Now to Hawkins around the perimeter, back to Bailey. Bailey drives against Hyatt to the right baseline, shut off in a double team. Now to Chadwick, their best shooter. Cross-court skip pass to Hawkins, left to the key. Now to Bailey. Bailey with 5 on the shot clock will penetrate to the hoop. Turnaround jumper at the free throw line is bouncing off, no good. Deep rebound corralled by Jeremy Hyatt for the Wolfpack. Here comes the Pack from right to left. Back across the timeline. Gainey will operate at the point. Again, the 3-2 matchup zone by Wofford. Pack working it around the perimeter. Hyatt has it on the right wing with 20 on the shot clock. Now to C.C. Harrison. Gives it a Strong. Open for a minute. Didn't pull the trigger. Cross courts it to Gainey. Gainey spotted Harrison on the left block. He gets it to Benjamin. Now down low to Harrison, who pumps up a shot. Threw it in with the right hand off the glass, and he's fouled. C.C. hung in the air and just kind of whipped it up at the basket with the right hand and got the bank.
You got to admire the courage, I think, of Richard Johnson coming into this, offering a zone to the Wolfpack. In the last two games, the Pack's hit over 60%. So, I mean, there's a
foul on Bailey.
Doing that.
Foul on Jay Bailey, the 6'5" senior out of Marietta, Georgia. That's his first in the first of the ball game. 18:04 to play. First half, 2-0, make it 3-0 now as Harrison gets the three-point play with the free throw. And the Pack with an early three-point lead. We played 2 minutes. Bailey across the timeline. Gives it away to Hawkins. Checked by Gainey. He's up in his shirt. On the left wing to Bailey. Outside it goes to Arp. Arp top of the key on the high post. Swings it away to Hawkins. Pack playing good defense. Now to Gilliard. Pull-up jumper on from the left elbow is no good. And the deep rebound comes off to Danny.
Somebody in the crowd is off key. They're much lower than everybody else.
Shots. That's just what the NC State coaching staff would like to see for the rest of the night. 3-0 NC State. Pack with the ball, working it at the goal to our left. Here's a bullet pass. High in low to C.C. Harrison for an easy layup. C.C. cut in to the left side. High fed him perfectly. Here's a steal in the backcourt. Gainey took it away from Hawkins. It almost has a re-stolen. Whips it on the left wing to Benjamin. Benjamin with 27 on the shot clock. Peels it outside to Clint Harrison. Harrison motioning for Strong to come out and get the ball. He does on the left wing. Back to C.C. on a give and go. Goes to the bucket, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound is deflected out of bounds in the left corner, and it belongs to NC State.
Great interior defense. Wolfpack really looking inside. Had a couple of really great passes. That one they couldn't handle that time, but that's going to be the idea here. Or that's how they're going to break this zone.
Bailey and Gilliard check out. We got a couple of new players in. Alfred Forbes and Reggie DeGray are in the Wofford lineup now. And you're right, the Wofford Terriers have switched back into the man-to-man. Strong controlling right wing. Gives it to Hyatt, top of the key. Hyatt penetrating as the ball knocked away, and we got a foul. We guy who knocked it away, Alfred Forbes, the transfer from Army, is whistled for the foul. His first, team second. Forbes is from Jonesboro, Arkansas. He's a 6'4" junior college transfer, averaging 10.4 points, 3 rebounds a game. He's the team's #2 scorer. And
David,
probably their best player at this point.
Arkansas. He's from Jonesboro,
Hyatt
Georgia.
inbounds with the new 35 on the shot clock. 5-0 NC State. 16:45 left to go in the first half.
If he says it again, I'll say something.
Gives it away to Harrison. Harrison cuts down the lane, flips it outside to Hyatt. Hyatt will take it into the paint. Jump pass in low to Strong. It is out of bounds. Last touched by NC State. That's 2 turnovers now against Coach Herb Sendek's team. 5-0 though. The Pack with the early lead.
Forbes is a transfer in from Army. One of the funnier stories in the last 2 weeks is the Riddick Bowe story for me, though.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why Forbes transferred. He didn't like the military life. Here's DeGray on the left block, down low for Gilliard. Shot up, no good. And C.C. Harrison high for the rebound for NC State. Up the floor, DeGaney, now to Strong, drives left baseline, trip near the left block. And a foul is going to be whistled on
Gilliard,
Terrence Gilliard. That'll be his first, team's third. Gilliard didn't mean to trip.
Both of y'all are quick.
He just got his foot out there.
You and Francis are quick.
Defensively. 5-0 NC State.
The women?
16 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the first half. Hyatt will inbound from the left baseline, looking inside. Now pumps it out to C.C. Harrison along the left sideline.
Playing Lawrence Joe.
Still a man-to-man defense by the Terriers. Benjamin gets it right baseline. He's up for a short jumper. Good. A 10-footer by Joshua Benjamin. He's now hit 10 of his last 15 shots, so he's heating up, I should say. A lot of guys stepping up their play here over the last couple of weeks. 7-0 NC State. 15:52 left to go. The Pack 3 out of 5 shooting here in the early going as Hawkins controls for Wofford. Top of the key, wanted to shoot. Strong cut him off. Now to DeGray. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Got it. 12-footer by Reggie DeGray, who had 8 rebounds against Colorado in Wofford's last game against the 19th ranked Buffaloes. Wofford almost pulled off the upset. 7-2 NC State with the ball in the lead. 15.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Benjamin working around the perimeter now to Hyatt against the man defense to Strong. 3 on the way from the right wing, no good. Rebound Benjamin left of the lane. Kicks across.
That's some jump.
Open for a minute, wouldn't pull the trigger. Gainey outside to Hyatt, whips it left wing to Benjamin. Benjamin left baseline drive outside to C.C. Harrison with 25 in the shot clock. C.C. shaking and baking against Forbes. Now outside to Hyatt. Hyatt to Benjamin. Now to Harrison. Harrison will move toward the left baseline. Gives it up to Benjamin with 15 on the shot clock. Benjamin at the point. Outside to C.C. Now he'll switch positions with him. Harrison with 9 on the shot clock. Driving. Tries to pass it away in the wing and threw it away. He wanted to hit Danny Strong in front of the Wofford bench, and that was just a bad pass. And we have timeout here at Reynolds Coliseum.
Net break.
14:53 left to go in the first half.
It's 4-1. 3 turnovers by State, 2 by Wofford. No points off turnovers for either ball club. Wofford hasn't pulled the trigger yet on a 3-point attempt.
Bye-bye.
0 for 2 from the arc.
Wofford with a basketball coming from left to right is Alfred Forbes. Forbes going to operate at point guard at about 6'6". Starts to drive right wing, and C.C. Harrison holds him. That's the first Wolfpack foul of the game. It's whistled against C.C. Harrison, the junior out of Reedsville, who leads the Pack in scoring.
The close down scares going to get top heavy and tip over or something.
3 points a game. Hawkins leads the lineup now for the Terriers. And in his 6'2",
did that turn it off?
Tron Jackson out of Columbia, South Carolina, probably playing the best of all.
Okay.
Averaging 4.2 points a game. Inbound to Forbes, drives to the free throw line, left wing for a jumper, way off the mark by DeGray. He airmailed it, and it was deflected out of bounds. Last touch though by NC State, so it was Wofford basketball. They'll inbound from the right baseline.
We got a foul on the Pac-2 pushing off on
Hyatt.
That's a bad foul since it was a terrible shot.
And the foul's going to be whistled against Jeremy Hyatt. I was screened on that one. I didn't see it. Second foul against the Pack. 7-2. Wofford trailing. Tanner Miller is checked into the game now. A veteran three-point shooter for Wofford. Flips it outside to Forbes. Round the left wing to LaTron Jackson. Jackson in the corner to DeGray on the left wing. Now to Miller. On the right wing to Jackson. Down low for DeGray. And cutting in front of the ball and stealing is Danny Strong. Nice intercept on the pass. Strong brings it across the timeline. That's 3 Wofford turnovers. Gives it up to Benjamin. Now cross court to Gainey. Gainey right wing into the right-hand corner for Strong. Outside to Hyatt with 22 on the shot clock. Hyatt flips to Benjamin. Benjamin, top of the key, takes it down the lane to Strong. 3 on the way. Got it.
Dribble penetration. Dish off. Bucket.
And a wide open Danny Strong. His first basket of the game. And it's 10-2. NC State with its largest lead. 13:51 left to play here in the first half. Natter Miller controlling along the left sideline for Wofford. tried to pass it, knocked away by Benjamin in front of the Wolfpack bench.
You know, it's been all season that Herb and the staff have been working on these guys to get the dribble penetration, pass off. I'm reminded of the My Fair Lady song with Rex Harrison. By George, I think they've got it.
Well, they finally do have it. It's taken most of the season. Here's Forbes penetrating, flips to Gilliard from the left elbow. He tries a jumper, no good. Rebound, Pack outlet to Benjamin. Benjamin brings it down the left side. In fact, Benjamin got the rebound that time. Pack working it around the perimeter against the Terriers man-to-man. Wofford trailing 10-2. Pack with the ball. Here's Hyatt spinning down the lane. Left wing pass to Gainey. He's open. Three on the way. It's off the back iron. No good. Strong knocks the rebound out of bounds. It'll belong to Wofford. He came crashing over the back of DeGray. No foul was called, but he definitely got all ball there.
Is that a terrier or a skunk?
10-2. NC State with an 8-point lead. 13 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. First half, not a sellout here tonight by any stretch of the imagination, but not a half-bad crowd for this caliber of opponent here at Reynolds Coliseum. Here's Forbes driving right baseline, got around Gainey, goes in and slams it. Man. Alfred Forbes, big-time play. He had a double-double against UT Chattanooga not too long ago. 11 points and 10 rebounds, and that's the caliber of competition that Wofford will be playing next year when they enter the Southern Conference. 10-4, NC State with the lead. Here's Strong, left wing, pull up inside the arc, can't get the shot off. Now to Hyatt, drives down the lane, a scoop to the hoop, no good. Rebound is deflected outside.
Tell your friends back there to start cracking on their mascot.
For Wofford, across the timeline.
Your mascot is a skunk. Your mascot is a skunk.
On the left side now for Alfred Forbes. Forbes outside of the tray. Right wing for Jackson, cut off by C.C. Harrison. He'll drive to the hoop against him, and C.C. strips him of the ball, but he got his hand on the body apparently. He's whistled for his second foul. C.C. was beaten on the initial first step, but recovered nicely. Almost got the strip. Second foul against C.C., third against the team. So the team foul situation even at 3. And back in the lineup now for the Wofford Terriers is starter Jay Bailey as DeGray sits down. We have 10-4. That's our score here in the early going. Pack by 6. Luke Buffum off the bench now, and we'll get set to check in for NC State. Jackson at the line, and they're going to give him 2 shots. They say he was going up to shoot when he was stripped of the ball. LaTron Jackson gets the first free throw, just a 50% free throw shooter on the year. And Luke Buffum checks in for C.C. Harrison as he gets a rare rest. Pack starters played the first 39 minutes against Florida State the other day before any subs came in. 12:27 left here in this first half. 10-5 now. Wofford's cut the Pack lead in half. Jackson's second free throw is in the air and rims out, no good. And Jeremy Hyatt collects the rebound, his second for NC State. Hyatt gives it away to Gainey, and he'll bring it into the backcourt. Picked up by Forbes. Gainey looking for a seam in the defense. Whips a pass, right block for Benjamin, and he goes up for an easy layup. Benjamin gets the shot, his 4th point of the night. 12-5. That was a great pass by Gainey to a wide-open Benjamin, Gary. You can't do much better than that.
That's another aspect of Justin Gainey's game and confidence, passing the ball.
He really stepped up the last 3 weeks. Jackson on the right wing has the ball deflected away by Hyatt, packing a man-to-man. Now to Bailey with 19 on the shot clock. Bailey swings it on the left side, gets it to Gilliard. Gilliard picks up his dribble. Now pass it away to Bailey in the left-hand corner. Bailey moving with the basketball now to Jackson. Jackson against Hyatt, takes him down the lane, goes to the hoop, stripped to the ball by Gainey. It's loose, shot goes up, no good. Bailey on the follow-up, it rims out, tip no good. Flurry under the bucket. Strong comes down with a rebound, and we got a foul against Wofford. LaTron Jackson coming over the back. That's his first. And the 4th team foul against Wofford College. 12-5, the Pack with the lead. 11:30 left to play here in the first half. And
local break.
Timeout at Reynolds Coliseum on senior night in Raleigh. Let's step
5-53. Other finals, William and Marion, the CAA, defeated Virginia Commonwealth 77-63. It was 69-56 final, Old Dominion over Richmond.
And we'll have more scores throughout the broadcast, of course, at halftime. Pack leading 12-5 and with the ball, 11:20 left to go. Buffum, top of the key for NC State, swings it to Benjamin, right of the key. Now left of the key to Strong, penetrates left of the lane, hook pass underneath to a wide open Gainey, blew the layup. Rebound Hyatt. Hyatt puts it on the floor, knocked away from behind by Chadwick, and a reach-in foul against Seth Chadwick. That's his first and the 5th against the Terriers. Well, Justin Gainey hasn't missed many shots here the last couple of games, but he missed an opportunity there.
Wolfpack now below 50% shooting, 5
Yes.
of 11. The Terriers,
What?
2 for 9, finding it really tough, 22%.
Hyatt throws it in from the left baseline, deep into the backcourt to Justin.
I got to get you a microphone. That's all there is to it.
6-foot Wolfpack guard, guarded by Alfred Forbes. Terriers in the man-to-man. They open.
He's killing me over here.
That didn't last long. Now to Benjamin. Benjamin at the point, whips the pass left corner. Open
Don't get him a
Hyatt, pulls the
microphone.
trigger for three, missed the work. Rebound to Alfred Forbes for Wofford. Wofford College out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. That's where the NFL's Carolina Panthers train in the preseason. Beautiful complex down there.
Look at these idiots. Oh, okay, everybody was fanning this one guy up there. Three of them.
Traveling call.
There you go.
That's 4 turnovers for Wofford. Jerry Richardson, of course, is a graduate of the Wofford School in Spartanburg and has remembered his alma mater. He's spent or has gotten a group together to spend as much as $450 million for the complex down there for the Panthers as well as for Wofford.
It's a beauty down there. 12-5, Pack with the ball. 10:20 left to play in the first half. NC State whipping it around the perimeter. Hyatt right wing to Strong, open, shoots, hits. A three for Danny Strong, his second in the ball game. He's got 6 points, and the Pack's got a 10-point lead now, 15-5. Strong's 2 out of 4 shooting today. Terriers bring it the other way. Chadwick to Bailey, now on the left wing to Jackson. Jackson trying to penetrate. Hyatt cuts him off, but he maintains the dribble. Cross-court pass to Bailey with 18 in the shot clock. Bailey whips it to Chadwick, middle of the floor. Benjamin up in his shirt defensively. Chadwick penetrating. Ball knocked away by Benjamin. Chadwick gets it back. Free throw line jumper. He banked it in. Yeah, I don't think he called it. First 2 of the ball game for Seth Chadwick. He's averaging 14.2 points, 3 rebounds a game. 15-7, Pack with the ball in the lead.
Actually, he did. He said it was good.
Yeah, it was good. Here's Buffum on the drive down the lane, flips a pass off to Benjamin, but in doing so, he knocks over Alfred Forbes of Wofford. It's an offensive foul on the drive by Buffum. That's his first and the team's fourth. NC State turns it over for the 4th time tonight. The Pack's been doing well protecting the basketball coming into this game tonight. Just 38 turnovers in its previous 4 games. That's less than 10 a game, and that is excellent. 15-7, Pack with the lead. Wofford attacking the goal to our right with 9:19 left to go. Here's Forbes driving toward the right baseline. Now reverses the dribble and takes it back out to the point. He slipped and then recovered with 20 on the shot clock. Forbes using a DeGray screen. He'll penetrate to the hoop. Running one-hander, banks off, no good. And Luke Buffum gets the rebound for NC State. Fans yell Luke in the background as the outlet pass goes to Gainey, and he walks it up into the backcourt. Gives it away to Strong, now top of the key to Hyatt. Swings the left side pass to Justin Gainey with 20 on the shot clock. Forbes picking him up, now left corner to Benjamin. Benjamin starting to drive against Chadwick. Left of the lane, whips it to Hyatt, open, 3 on the way, got it. Jeremy Hyatt to the left corner. Hyatt's first 3-point field goal and first field goal of the game. It's 18-7, Pack's got its largest lead with 8:30 left to play in the half. Here's Jackson driving left baseline against Hyatt. He slipped and goes down, traveling call.
5th turnover for Wofford. Folks might ask, how did the Wolfpack find Wofford? Well, it's a very simple story. Richard Johnson, who's the coach over here, played for Les Robinson at the Citadel many years ago, and they're long-time friends.
And these two teams met last year with the Pack winning by a huge margin. 99-60 was the final. Starzy Walker, a 6'3" freshman out of College Park, Georgia, is in the ballgame now for Wofford. And Wofford has gone back into the 3-2 matchup zone. Pack with the ball, 20 on the shot clock. Strong, controlling, top of the key. Gives it away to Gainey, now in the right-hand corner to Luke Buffum. Clears it outside to Jeremy Hyatt with 11 on the shot clock. Hyatt penetrating right of the lane, now to Buffum, right corner, back to Hyatt. Hyatt will curl into the lane, outside to Strong. Jump shot in the air, got it again for 3. Boy, does he have a pretty shot right there. And Strong with 9 points, all to the three-point arc. It's 21-7. 7:48 left to go. Pack in cruise control right now.
Nobody will pay attention to him.
Here in the latter stages of the first half. DeGray for Wofford. On the right wing to John Hawkins, the point guard. Gives it up to Walker. Now to Chadwick, who's been shut down just about. He only has 2 points. He penetrates right baseline, knocks over Benjamin. Up for a jumper, got it. 10-footer by Seth Chadwick. He had 17 points against 19th ranked Colorado.
Guess not.
Just a few days ago, he hit 4 3-pointers. 21-9, NC State with the lead. Pack working the ball around the perimeter, attacking the goal to our left.
I could get open too. I could get open too if I knocked my man down.
Yeah. and you don't get called for it, right? Here's Strong, whips the pass in the lane to Buffum. Buffum, turnaround jumper, the 10-footer blocked away by DeGray. And here comes Wofford's Chadwick with the ball up the left sideline. Chadwick down to Forbes. Forbes shaking and baking, whips it down, low to DeGray underneath. Fake, goes up for a shot, blocked, and a foul. Actually, he was stripped of the ball. He never got the shot up past his chest.
Jeremy Hyatt.
Jeremy Hyatt picking up his second personal foul, team's fifth, and Reggie DeGray goes to the line. Interesting story about DeGray in the game against 19th ranked Colorado a few days ago. DeGray played against his brother in that game, Reggie DeGray, who plays for the Buffaloes.
In ACC women's tournament action earlier today, 66-55, Carolina beating
Need to do a station ID soon.
77-75, Clemson beating Virginia. That's in overtime, incidentally.
And that's our Time Warner Cable scoreboard update as DeGray goes to the line. Free throw is off to the left, no good. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. Station identification. This is the Wolfpack Capital Sports Network.
And go.
DeGray's second free throw rolls off to the right, no good. Danny Strong with the rebound for NC State. That's his third board of the game. 6:44 left to go.
Yeah, the coach for Wofford tried to call one a few minutes ago.
I know he did, and they didn't see him.
C.C. Harrison controlling left wing. Bounces it to the middle of the floor, and Luke Buffum.
Oh, good Lord.
C.C. open, pulls the trigger for three. Rims out, no good, but we got a foul before the shot, says Terry Nobles. And I think it's going to go against Chadwick, the guy who was guarding C.C. Harrison, came out on him late. Now, if C.C. was the man fouled, he's going to get 3 free throws. But first, we have a timeout. We'll
net break
out for you when we return. 6:33 left to go in the half. Scored
Wofford 9-0 in points off turnovers. All of the points attributed to Danny Strong with 3 threes. Matter of fact, in three-point shooting alone, Danny is 3 for 5 from the arc. The Wolfpack overall from the arc, 4 for 8. That's an outstanding start.
21-9, NC State leads it. That foul before the timeout occurred before the shot, and it was against Chadwick. 6-team foul against Wofford. The Pack inbounding. Buffum controlling. Top of the key. Gives it away to Benjamin. Drives right baseline as the ball knocked out of bounds, or did he lose it? The official says out of bounds. Last touch by Benjamin. That's 5 turnovers against NC State. Pack's got a 12-point lead with 21-9 with 6:18 left to go as John Hawkins brings it across the timeline for Wofford. Hawkins, top of the key, picks up his dribble. He's double-teamed by Harrison and Benjamin, and I think Oshawa Benjamin's going to get whistled for a foul that I know Coach Herb Sendek doesn't want to see. He takes a long walk to the other end of the bench to Sendek, and up pops Justin Gainey into the game, and down sits Oshawa Benjamin.
Yeah, that's the kind of foul you don't want to see, particularly the last game of the regular season when you should have gotten out of that in December. Particularly when you move into the ACC tournament, that's the kind of stuff that can kill you.
First foul against Benjamin, 6th on the team. Walker gets the inbounds pass for Wofford along the right sideline. Walker spinning, and we got a foul away from the ball.
Boy, they're calling it tight.
And it's going to go against Clint Harrison, so all of a sudden he's in foul trouble with 3. Picks up his third at the 6:04 mark of this first half. Harrison is a hot guy for the Pack. He's averaged 20.3 points in his last 3 games while shooting 59% from the field and 62% from the arc. That's hot.
And he's sitting down. He'll probably be out for the last 6:04 here.
Chadwick at the line. And that was the 7th team foul against NC State, pardon me, so it's 1 in bonus, and Chadwick gets the first free throw to fall. He's got 5 points to lead Wofford in scoring. He's got half of their points right now. It's 21-10. Chadwick dips, flips, and it rims out, no good. Rebound, Danny Strong. That's his 4th of the game, according to our statistician. The Fayetteville Flash, Howard Baum's with us again tonight. Francis Combs is covering the scores table. Our on-site producer engineer.
I'd hate to see Howard flash somebody.
Yeah, glad you're with us tonight here in the Capital Sports Network. Pack working it around the perimeter, 17 on the shot clock. Gainey gives it up right corner to Oshawa Benjamin, who's back in the ball game. Benjamin drives right baseline, cross-court skip pass to Strong. Underneath the Gainey left baseline, outside to Hyatt. Hyatt down the lane, right wing to Benjamin. 3 on the way, off the back iron, no good. Tap by Strong, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Rashaim Deloach in the ball game for the first time from Stone Mountain, Georgia. A 6'7" freshman. He'll be the Wofford center next season. 21-10, packed by 11. Wofford's Hawkins, right of the lane, down low to Deloach, up for a bank shot, too hard. Might have been blocked from behind. Hyatt with a rebound down the floor to Benjamin, and he lost it out of bounds.
He just lost it on the dribble.
Gets it right back. Yep, he did.
Hit the skunk.
It's one of those unforced errors that just can drive you crazy. Just dribbled it off his hip.
21-10, packed by 11. 5:09 left to go in the first half. The Pack's done a good job holding opponents down in the first half of basketball games.
Let the skunk play.
If they're able to hold Wofford under 20 points tonight, that would be the 8th time this year, I believe. Here's Hawkins, top of the key to Chadwick. He's open for an instant, forces up a three, left of the key. It's no good, and Strong with his 5th rebound of the game. That's Wofford's first three-point attempt, and here's a team that's come in with more than 500 attempts in the three-point line this year. That shows you what kind of defense the Pack's been playing. Looks like a matchup zone, this time a 2-3, as Buffum has the ball, left-hand corner for NC State. Pack with a 21-10 lead, 4:27 left. Ball goes to Strong, open, shoots and hits from the left wing for three. Danny Strong with another three, he's got 12 points.
He's in such a groove.
4:16 left. First half, Pack's got equaled its largest lead. Here's Hawkins down the lane, shovel pass inside. It is picked off by Strong. Strong up the left sideline on the dribble for NC State. Now away to Justin Gainey. Gainey will work the ball from the point and set up the offense. Wofford switches into a man-to-man. Gainey bounces it on the high post to Buffum with 20 on the shot clock. Buffum left of the key. Now to Oshawa Benjamin. Benjamin on the right wing to Gainey, right-hand corner, back to Benjamin, now to Hyatt. Pack working it around the perimeter with 10 on the shot clock. Hyatt penetrates down the lane, flips it to Buffum. Short baseline jumper, right side, no good. Rebound, loose. Benjamin picks it up. 2:35 in the shot clock for the Pack. Gainey says, let's run a set play in the half-court offense. 24-10, Pack by 14, 3.5 minutes left. Wofford in the man-to-man, bounce pass to Benjamin, cuts down the lane, outside to Gainey. Gainey penetrates, right baseline, is knocked away from behind by Hawkins. Out of bounds, but a touch to Wofford player on the way out, Starzy Walker. So it'll be the Pack's ball when we return. We have
local break
here at Reynolds Coliseum with a score. NC State 24, Wofford 10. We'll take timeout too, and the Wolfpack
9 of 20, 45%. Pack's got 16 rebounds compared to 8 for Wofford. Wofford really feeling the effects of the Wolfpack D. 4 for 14, 28.6%. Pack is 5 for 10 from the arc. Wofford 0 for 1.
24-10. Pack with a 14-point lead as Wofford's John Hawkins brings it up across the timeline to the high post in Gilliard. Gilliard free throw line to Chadwick, right of the lane. He got airborne, came down, but unloaded the ball inside to backup center McCarthy Crenshaw, who just checked in. Crenshaw started to spin to the hoop and traveled. McCarthy Crenshaw hasn't played all that much this year, averaging 2.3 points and 3 rebounds a game. He's out of Jacksonville, Florida, a junior. Pack with the ball following the Wofford turnover. Gainey gives it on the high post to Luke Buffum. Buffum, ball above the head, whips the pass left wing to Benjamin, down on the left block to Danny Strong, tried to clear it outside, threw it across the midcourt line. It's an over and back violation. And the Pack a little bit sloppy tonight. They've not been taking care of the basketball like they had in the previous 4 games, when they only turned it over a total of 38 times. That's the 8th turnover against NC State tonight.
Coach and the coaching staff won't like that, but maybe it's justified only from the standpoint that State may be considering Wofford to be a walkover.
Here's the inbound pass for Wofford. It comes outside to Hawkins, now to Chadwick. An NBA 3 on the way from deep on the left side. No good. And little Justin Gainey comes up with a rebound for NC State. 2:36 left in the half. Pack by 14 and with the ball. Strong gets the pass from Gainey deep on the left side. Whips it between the rings to Buffum. Buffum, ball above the head, down to Gainey deep on the right wing. Gainey tried to drive around.
Found anything on UNC women?
Cleared it to Benjamin. 15 on the shot clock to Buffum. Buffum left wing to Strong, open.
Championship is tonight at 9.
Oh, that's the rim and goes over the top of the backboard out of bounds. That's one of the few times Danny Strong has missed in tonight's ball game. He leads the Pack in scoring with 12 points on 4 3-pointers. Pack's in a little bit of a shooting slump though now, just 1 out of its last 6 shooting. As Wofford works it around the perimeter for a jump shot by Hawkins. He got it for 3 deep on the left wing. John Hawkins with his first basket.
That's probably the best look at a 3 that they've had. All the others, the other 2 that they've pulled the trigger on, they really were forced way outside the arc.
I'd have to agree with you on that. Hawkins was wide open. Minute 45 left in the half, 24-13, packed by 11. NC State ball. Tim Wells has checked in for NC State, the 6'8 freshman out of Winston-Salem. Almost threw it away. Buffin goes back near the timeline to grab it. Now to Danny Strong with 10 on the shot clock. Strong, left wing to Wells. Wells penetrating, free throw line outside to Gainey. Shot clock down to 5. Gainey between the rings. Gainey penetrating down the lane. Trying to go up for a shot. Heavy contact, and the ball whistles out of bounds. The ball touched no iron and went out of bounds. Gainey looking around, thinking he should have gotten a foul call on that. Herb said he won't.
His coach is looking around also, wondering where the foul
20.
was.
He was triple teamed.
20-second timeout State.
Timeout NC State with a minute 22 left.
20 seconds.
Moving into the ACC tournament next week, the play-in game Thursday night, the very last play-in game, because the tournament has a brand new format beginning next year. So we'll be on the air at 7 o'clock with coverage of that Thursday evening.
Wofford with the ball, trailing 24-13.
Good job.
Clock moving now.
Terrier.
15 left to go before the first half ends. John Hawkins with it to the high post and Gilliard. Strong knocks it away. Gilliard gets it back. Now to Bailey. Jay Bailey moving down the lane. Running one-hander is good. First basket by Jay Bailey, the senior out of Marietta, Georgia, who started this first half. It hasn't played all that much, and it's 24-15. Wofford cutting into the NC State lead. We're under a minute to play here in the first half. Benjamin controlling for the Wolfpack. Right wing to Tim Wells. Back to Benjamin at the point. Whips a pass left wing to Gainey. Drives left baseline. Shut off. And maintains the dribble. Flips it back outside to Benjamin. 13 on the shot clock. 39 on the game clock. Benjamin now drives around Chadwick. Left wing to Gainey. He curls into the lane. Gainey dumps it down low to Benjamin. Lays it up and in. The drive by Gainey and the dish, and the bucket by Joshua Benjamin. He has got his third basket. Timeout, Wofford.
20-second timeout.
I know I'm sweating profusely, and it's just rolling on Richard Johnson. Wofford inbounds it for the final 25 seconds of the first half.
All right, let's go.
6-15, NC State with the lead. We're inside 20 seconds as Hawkins finally brings it across the timeline, guarded by Wells. Hawkins 14, 13. Hawkins between the rings, bounces it away to Gilliard. Gilliard gives it up to Bailey. Bailey penetrating, pull-up jumper, free throw line. Looked like he traveled, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Justin Gainey with 2-1. Gainey in midcourt, trying to pass to Strong, forgot about how much time was left, and that's the half. Not the shot.
Wolfpack with an 11-point lead, 26-15, playing great defense, and the threes are dropping for the Pack. Those are two pretty good combinations. Once again, here's Gary Hahn.
Thanks, Gary. John Hawkins, Seth Chadwick, Jay Bailey, Terrence Gilliard, and Chris Arp, the starting lineup, the original starting lineup, back out there for Wofford College. They inbound the basketball. Hawkins has got it as the Terriers attack the goal to our left here in the second half. Bailey controlling the ball on the right wing. Backing a man-to-man, C.C. Harrison guarding him. Bailey tries to drive right up to the right baseline, does, up for a short jumper, rims out. Rebound is knocked away from C.C. Harrison. Bailey picks it up, goes to the basket, lays it in. Jay Bailey with his second field goal, and it's 26-17. The Pack starting 5 here in the second half. Benjamin, Gainey, Hyatt, Harrison, and Strong. And here's a half-court trap now. C.C. Harrison dribbling out of trouble, gets it to Hyatt on the right wing. Cross-court skip pass now to Harrison. Open jumper, got it for 3. C.C. Harrison, his first 3.
So what kind of function was that you were involved in at halftime, man?
29-17. NC State with 19 minutes left to go.
What kind of function was that you were involved in?
Fundraisers, top fundraiser for Wolfpack Club.
Wow. Congratulations.
Justin
Thank
Gainey,
you.
got his hand in there. He's going to be whistled for the foul.
Top fundraiser for the Wolfpack Club.
Gainey with his first personal
Need you to start. How much? He was wondering.
Pack
I
playing
raised
again for the third straight
38,000.
game without starting.
Need you to raise funds for the modeling club then.
For the what club?
The modeling club.
So Justin Gainey getting his third straight start, and I believe 7.
Congratulations.
29-17 Wolfpack. Here's Terrence Gilliard, senior from Hopkins, South Carolina, at the line. The first free throw is a miss.
He hasn't scored.
He's averaging about 9 points and 4 rebounds a game. Here's the next free toss off the back of the iron, no good, and the Pack's got the rebound. Wofford 2 out of 8 free throws shooting tonight as Benjamin controls for NC State. Across the timeline, now to Harrison, takes it down the lane, lays it up, got it in time. Bailey hacked him. Second foul on Jay Bailey, first on the team, and this is looking more like the pack we saw against Georgia Tech and Florida State, Gary, with C.C. Harrison taking control.
Giddy up.
And taking the ball on the dribble penetration right to
Giddy up.
I think Herb Zendek probably let him know at halftime, this is a team that you can take if you play well. Let's knock them out early.
C.C. Harrison rolls in the free throw. He's got the three-point play and 5 quick points here in the second half. 32-17, the Pack's got its largest lead with 18:44 left to go. Hawkins controlling for the Terriers of Wofford College. Gives it away to Chadwick, top of the key, tries to drive around Benjamin. Can't. Good defense by Joshua Benjamin, who's really stepped it up on defense this season for NC State. Now to Hawkins to Chadwick, and Benjamin right up in his face again. Chadwick drives around, and this time to the basket. Puts it up, missed the shot, he knocks over Jeremy Hyde. It's a charging foul against Seth Chadwick, and he's starting to get a little frustrated. That's 2 quick fouls on Chadwick. He's got 3 for the game.
Well, I'll tell you, it's tough moving up in division, and they're paying a price for it. More than 40 losses in the last 2 years. It's not going to get any easier for him, Gary, because they move into the Southern Conference next year. And Richard Johnson was telling me he has only 10 scholarships next season because of gender equity.
But he's got some Division I freshmen already on his team. The guys who are out there right now are mostly Division II players who've been in the program. So
but that's an awfully thin bench, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it will be. Of course, Wofford not the only team moving to the Southern Conference next season. The College of Charleston coming in as Marshall goes out. Also, UNC Greensboro will be in the Southern Conference. Pack attacking the goal to our right. Gainey controlling in the left corner. Gives to Hyde. Goes to the hoop. Running one-hander. Good by Jeremy Hyde. That's 5 for Hyde. The Pack's hit all 3 of its shots here in the second half and has its largest lead at 34-17. Pack's doubled the score on Wofford. 17:55 left to go. Bailey right of the arc. He'll pull up near the right elbow. Can't get the shot off. Flips to Alfred Forbes, who's back in the game for Wofford. Forbes' right wing pass is out of bounds. I don't know whether it touched anybody or not. From this angle, it looked like it touched no one, but we're going to say it was off Clint Harrison of the Pack. And so the Terriers will inbound with 18 on the shot clock from the sideline.
He was with the side of the ball, so that counts.
Flip it into Natter Miller. 3 on the way. Air mailed it, missed the works, and goes out of bounds. The save try by Gilliard, no good on the right baseline.
They're sort of easing their way into the Southern Conference. They're in next year. They'll play a full conference slate, but they're not in the tournament. Matter of fact, it may be as much as 4 years before they get. Well, this Wolfpack defense has been so good on the perimeter, and again, the Wolfpack staff is well aware that the three-point shot is the bread and butter for Wofford. So if you're going to be good on the perimeter, they're not going to get a lot of good looks.
And Wofford into a 3-2.
I didn't realize State had scored so quickly.
Clint Harrison starting to penetrate outside to Benjamin.
Keep an eye on Eddie down here. That's who calls that stuff in.
Knocked away by
Eddie
Miller
Thomas.
and stolen by Hawkins, and a whistle and a foul on the double team. Terry Nobles, the referee, is blowing the whistle, I think, on Gilliard. Let's see.
Miller, 32. Miller.
Miller, 32.
John Miller. Natter Miller with his first foul, team's third. Gilliard comes out of the lineup now for Wofford as the Pack inbounds the ball from the left baseline. It goes to Harrison, now to Gainey, right wing to Benjamin with 32 in the shot clock. Drives around Miller, goes to the hoop, lays it up, missed the shot. Rebound Strong, tried to go back up for the follow, stripped to the ball and a foul. Foul is going to go against John Hawkins. That's his first, team's fourth. And 2 shots coming up for Danny Strong, who has had a super night, Gary. 12 first half points, kind of been silent here in the second half, but man, 4 threes in the first half, and Strong continues his torrid shooting. What was he in the first half? 4 out of 7, I think.
And all of them were 3-point attempts.
First free throw, no good by Danny Strong, who is a 68% free throw shooter on the year. The Pack doesn't have anybody that plays with any regularity shooting 70% or above now from the line. Second free throw good. 13 for Danny Strong. Checking back in for Wofford, LaTron Jackson, the freshman out of Columbia, South Carolina, who played some in that first half of action. The halftime score was 26-15. The Pack holding an opponent under 20 points for the 8th time this year in the first half. Pack on a 9-2 second half run and a 35-17 lead. Wofford with the basketball. Alfred Forbes Whips it away to Jackson on the right wing. Jackson guarded by Hyde, packing a man-to-man. Out of Forbes, top of the key to Miller. Miller gets around Benjamin to the right baseline, running one-hander. It missed the works. Rebound, Danny Strong brings it up the left sideline on the dribble. Strong's got 6 boards tonight. He's playing a heck of a game.
I was just checking to see if Natter is his real name or a nickname. It looks like it's his real name.
It's his real name. He played here last year. Here's Hyde down on the left block for Gainey, trying to go up for a shot. Hawkins blocked it, and a foul on John Hawkins. Point guard against point guard there, and that's the 15th foul. Second on Hawkins, and Gainey will go to the line for 2. Justin has not scored tonight. Of course, he's coming off a career-high 11 points against Florida State. His best offensive game of the season and his career. Miller sits down. And let's see, Chadwick is back in with 3 fouls to replace him. Now for the first time, Jeff Bensel, a backup guard, 6-foot sophomore out of Greenville, South Carolina, averaging 3 points a game, comes in. And John Hawkins leaves the Wofford lineup. 35-17, NC State with the lead. 16:40 to play. Here's the first free throw. It's in and out. No good by Gainey. Gainey had good form, good mechanics on that free throw. It just got a bad shooter's break there. Second free throw in the air, and he looked good shooting that one as well. That one goes in. His first point of the night, 36-17, Wolfpack. Here comes Wofford with the ball across the timeline from right to left is Forbes. Forbes takes it down the left wing. Guarded by C.C. Harrison, picks up his dribble, flips it outside to Jackson. Jackson wanted the shot, wouldn't take it. Pass on the wing, knocked away by Gainey. Almost stole it and was on his way down the floor on a breakaway, but stepped on the left sideline, lost his balance. So Wofford gets the ball back with 20 on the shot clock. And Gainey didn't have control, so shot clock's not reset. Here's Bensel, gives it away to Forbes. Left baseline drives, got around. Gainey goes to the hoop and scores. Alfred Forbes with his 4th point of the night. 36-19. NC State leading Wofford College out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. This is a very deep team. We've seen a lot of guys. I think about 12 players have played tonight. Here's Strong, open left wing. Pulls up inside the arc. Fires off the dribble, no good.
He was too close in.
And the rebound pulled down by Wofford. That's right, all of his shots tonight, or just about all of them, have been for 3-point range. He wasn't familiar inside the arc. Here's Jackson with it for Wofford. Flips it outside to DeGray, who we saw in the first half. To Bensel on the left wing to Jackson. Cross-court pass knocked away by Hyatt, but Jackson gets it back sideline left. Gives it to Bensel on the right wing to Forbes. Forbes knifing to the basket. Good move. Puts it up on the bank. No good. Missed the runner, and the rebound to Danny Strong. Strong looks at the official and says, hey, there was some contact on that rebound. No call, though. 7th rebound for Strong, and here comes the pack. Gainey with the outlet. Walks it into the backcourt. Gainey with 21 on the shot clock. Bounces it away to Hyatt. Hyatt top of the key. 15 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Harrison with it, left wing. He fires a jumper for 3, no good. Strong on the follow. Left-hand hook is good. No. Missed the shot. And the rebound comes down to little Jeff Bensel, the guard. Across the timeline, swings a pass on the left side to Jackson. Jackson penetrating down the lane. He got around Hyde, lays it up and in, and a foul. Count the basket. And the foul is on Jeremy Hyatt. That's his 3rd. And the second on the team here in the second half is Luke Buffalo. Bounces off the NC State bench. He's liable to come into the game for Jeremy Hyatt. Let's see.
What are they saying?
Nope, he's going to replace Strong. So LaTron Jackson with his first field goal, he's got 3 points and a chance at an old-fashioned 3-point play. Jackson has really come on strong late. He's a freshman, but these freshmen, guys like Walker and Deloach, DeGray, they've been getting more playing time in the last month, and they were the guys who orchestrated the big comeback against 19th-ranked Colorado a few days ago. Free throw is good, and
net break.
Timeout.
30 senior that hasn't made an appearance yet. Jason Sutton is chanting, "We won Sutton, we won Sutton." I'm always reminded of that old joke, Gary, about the crowd saying, "We want Bailey, we want Bailey." And this goes on through the whole game, and the coach finally leans over to Bailey and says, "Why don't you go over there and see what they want?"
Back with the ball, 14:44 left to go, and Wofford trapping now.
Coming through 5.
Justin Gainey has to pick up his dribble. And it flips it out of trouble now. Now looks like Wofford's going to switch back into a man-to-man defense. The pack working around the perimeter with 10 on the shot clock. Benjamin on the right wing. Shakes and bakes toward the basket, gives it to Harrison. He curls into the lane, running one-hander is good. C.C. Harrison's 3 out of 4 shooting this half, has 13 points for the game. 38-22 Wolfpack.
And the pack shooting about 49% now for the game.
Pack came into this game shooting 61% over its last 2 outings. 14 minutes left to play in this one. Here's Hyde slapping the ball away from Jackson. Jackson gets it sideline left. Cross-court pass to Benzel. Benzel penetrating across the key. Now to DeGray on the left baseline. DeGray put it on the floor. Has it knocked away. Jackson gets it back with 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Wofford's Jackson picks up his dribble. 7 on the shot clock. Dumps it left to the lane to Benzel. He'll go to the hoop. Bounces across court. Should have put it up. The pass is intercepted by Hyde. Here comes the Pack. That's 9 turnovers now against Richard Johnson's Wofford Terriers. Pack coming the other way from left to right. Gainey at the point, controlling the basketball with 13.5 minutes left to go. 38-22, Wolfpack leading. Bounce pass at the high post to Buffum. The Wolfpack redshirt sophomore out of Beverly Hills has the basketball, bounces it away to Hyatt. Hyatt starts to move down the lane, and he is held on the drive by Chadwick. That's going to be the 4th foul on Wofford's best player, Seth Chadwick. He's averaging 14.2 points and 3 rebounds tonight, but has only 5 points, all coming in the first half. He's not scored here in the second half, so once again, Pack's done a good job against the opposition's best player. Luke Buffum sits down, and back into the Wolfpack lineup comes, let's see, Danny Strong. Pack inbounding, Harrison now to Gainey. Gainey whips it to Benjamin on the right wing with 28 on the shot clock. Benjamin outside to Hyatt. Hyatt between the rings, checked by Jackson. Now to Benjamin, down the lane, up for a shot. It is blocked away, and a foul's going to be called inside.
31,
Going to be against Latron Jackson. That's his second, and the team's 6th. And Benjamin will go to the line for 2. Benjamin's had a pretty good shooting night, hasn't put it up all that many times. He's 3 out of 5 tonight, so he's hit 12 out of his last 19 shots. Benjamin was having some problems shooting earlier this season, but it looks like it's all coming together for him. I think part of that, Gary, is knowing when to shoot it. First free throw's good.
I agree with you. Recognizing the good shot and taking only the good shot, and not necessarily being greedy about taking a number of shots.
Benzel leaves the lineup for Wofford, and the starting point guard, Hawkins, John Hawkins, is back in. Second free throw is good by Benjamin. He got them both. And it's 40-22 Wolfpack with 12:56 left to play here in the ball game as Hawkins controls for Wofford. Swings it on the right side, gets it to Forbes. Forbes now to DeGray. DeGray left to the lane, tried to go up for a shot. Double teamed by Hyatt Strong. He really threw his shoulder into Danny Strong on the way up, but looks like Strong's going to get whistled for the foul. That's his first and the team's 3rd. DeGray will go to the line for 2. He's missed his previous 2 at the line. And Wofford shooting a woeful 2 out of 9 as a team from the stripe tonight. As DeGray gets ready to shoot, we want to remind you the first free throw is good. Hit the back of the rim, went straight up, came right down through. The next Herb Sendek call-in show of the season will be next Wednesday night, March 5th from 8 to 9 o'clock on many of these stations. Note that change, not next Thursday, but next Wednesday night on most of these stations. So DeGray hits the free throw. That's his 3rd point. Made the first one on that high bounce and then made the second one. So he's got 4 points on the night. 40-24. NC State with a 16-point lead. And here's a 3-quarter court trap now by Wofford College. Pack having a little trouble with it now. C.C. Harrison gets it to Gainey. Gainey throws it way across the timeline. Left sideline to Benjamin. Good job by the Pack to finally solve that. Beat the count, get it across the midcourt line. Gainey gets the ball back. Right wing down to Benjamin. Benjamin pulls up on the dribble, left of the lane, shoots no good. Deep rebound comes off to Wofford's Alfred Forbes. Forbes trying to fast break pass down the floor. Right wing and threw it over Hawkins' head out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds all the way down on the baseline.
That was Harrison all the way down the floor by Oshua Benjamin that time that caused that.
And Forbes a little bit out of control because of that heavy defensive pressure. Here's the 3-quarter court trap again. C.C. Harrison gets it away to Justin Gainey, throws it back across the timeline to C.C. Now left corner to Benjamin, down underneath the Hyatt for a right-hand hook. He got it. Jump hook by Jeremy Hyatt. He's got 7. He's made both of his shots this half, and it's 42-24 Wolfpack. Wofford with the ball. Jackson to the line, down the lane, tries to feed DeGray, up for a shot, stripped to the ball, and a foul. And a foul, I think, is going to go against Gainey. Let's see. Nope, Oshua Benjamin on the help defense. second on Benjamin. That's the team's fourth. Pack playing its third straight game without starting center Damon Thornton. Justin Gainey getting the start. Now Hyatt leads the lineup for the Wolfpack, and Luke Buffum is back in. Buffum has not scored tonight. This is Buffum's 13th appearance of the year.
He didn't start Sutton, did he?
He went through a stretch of what, about, I'd say at least 3 weeks where he didn't play at all.
Yeah, I think it was probably longer than that. Just about a month. Free throw is in by DeGray. Reggie DeGray's now hit 3 straight at the line and has 5 points.
Which is proof positive to Luke and anybody else that wants to believe it, that if you practice well and hard, you'll get the play.
Second free throw no good. Rebound Danny Strong. Well, nobody can ever accuse Luke Buffum of not playing hard. He gives about all he has. Across the timeline comes Benjamin for the Wolfpack. Benjamin to the line, to the lane. Puts up a shot blocked by DeGray. Benjamin gets it right back in the right baseline. Outside, right-hand corner to Strong. Clears it outside to C.C. Harrison. Now to Gainey, and he'll hold up one finger of his left hand. Pack going into a half-court set here with 10 on the shot clock. Left wing pass to C.C. Harrison. Fires and hits a 3. That was a quick bullet pass. Gainey looked one way, threw the pass the other way. Harrison wide open. He's got 16 points. And Wofford turns it over. They get it across the timeline, but Jackson along the left sideline under pressure by Strong loses the basketball out of bounds.
Local break.
Timeout. It'll be.
This half, Wofford 3 for 7 for the game, 9 of 25, 36%. And rebounding for the game, 23 to 11. Pack with a one-sided edge. Points off turnovers, Wolfpack 13 to 2.
Pack up 45-25. Wofford with a little bit of pressure at midcourt now as Gainey brings it across the timeline. Checked by Jackson. Wofford has switched back into a man-to-man defense. We've seen a couple of varieties of zone from Wofford and the man. Gainey controlling left sideline now for NC State. Shot clock down to 18 to C.C. Harrison, left-hand corner. Harrison against Hawkins. He'll take him on the left baseline drive. Pulls up. Fires the jumper. No good. Just inside the arc. Rebound Danny Strong in the right block. Gives it away to Gainey. Down the lane. Feeds Luke Buffum for an easy 2. Buffum with his first basket of the game on the easy layup. Great drive and dish by Justin Gainey. The Pack's got its largest lead at 47 to 25 with 10:23 left to go. Wofford College, Hawkins controlling top of the key. Now away to Alfred Forbes. Right side for the long jumper, no good by Starzy Walker, who's back in the ball game. And Luke Buffum with a rebound for NC State. Gives it away to Gainey, and here comes Justin across the timeline from left to right to Jeremy Hyatt along the left sideline. Hyatt with 22 in the shot clock. Left baseline drive, knocks over Hawkins, but it's going to be a block against John Hawkins of Wofford. The point guard picks up his 3rd personal foul. That's the 7th against the team, so we should have one in bonus here.
Somebody has left the dog compound open because there are 4 terriers coming in.
Oh, you're talking about the mascot.
No. I was talking about you have 4 new terriers out on the floor.
Oh, I see. Man, you made me whip. I looked around. I was looking for a dog, and there's the mascot down there on the opposite baseline.
It's a skunk.
Well, let's get updated on those subs that are back in the ball game. Jay Bailey is back in for Wofford. Hawkins remains in the game. The big hand is for Jason Sutton, the Wolfpack senior, who's about set to check in. Free throw goes in by Jeremy Hyatt. That's his 8th point. And here comes Sutton.
Fans have been yelling for him for the past 10 minutes.
They replace Danny Strong. The other Wofford players now. Terrence Gilliard back in for Wofford along with Chris Arp. Second free throw by Hyatt is good. Hyatt gets them both. He's got 9 points. The Pack 80% tonight, 8 out of 10 from the line. 49-25. Wolfpack leading Wofford. Terriers with the ball. 9:47 left to play. Here's Bailey on the left wing. Flips it outside of the center arc. Right wing to Hawkins. Hawkins with Joshua Benjamin in his face can't do anything with it. Hawkins tries to drive around Benjamin. He'll go to the hoop. He lays it up. Got it. Looked like he took an extra step, but he does get 1 step to the basket, and he took a big one. John Hawkins with 5.
He took a big one and took out the entire center of the Wolfpack defense with him.
49-27 the score. Jason Sutton controlling on the left wing. Pack wants to get him the ball so he can score here on senior night. Sutton with it on the left wing. Gives it up to Hyatt. Hyatt bounce pass right wing to Gainey with 15 on the shot clock. Gainey, right wing, now to Sutton, right-hand corner with 10 on the shot clock. Sutton penetrates, top of the key. Gives it away to C.C. Harrison, left wing. Right wing skip pass to Hyatt. He drives right baseline. Underneath the Gainey, lays it up and in. Hyatt with the dish, Gainey with a bucket.
Well, it's only fair. Justin's so unselfish with his play.
That's Gainey's first basket of the night. 51-27 Wolfpack. Wofford with the ball. Here's Bailey, left of the lane. He'll go to the hoop, running one-hander, banks in. Jay Bailey with 6. 8:38 left to go. 51-29. NC State in command over the Wofford Terriers, who are playing their last game as an independent. They'll be moving into the Southern Conference next season. Wolfpack with the ball. Holding it is Harrison, top of the key. Now to Sutton on the left wing to Justin Gainey. Now to Hyde with 16 on the shot clock. Left wing to Sutton. 3 on the way. It's off the rim, no good. And the rebound to Seth Chadwick for Wofford. Brings it up the right wing. Now cuts the middle of the floor. Long pass left wing to Hawkins. Hawkins down underneath to Gilliard. Lays it up. Missed the shot. Gilliard on the follow back up. No, and he's knocked to the floor on a foul call. Terrence Gilliard going to the line. He has not scored tonight. And
foul on Hyatt.
His only 2 free throws. The foul on Jeremy Hyatt is his 4th. So Hyatt picks up his 4th with 8:02 left to go, and the Pack leading 51-29. And Danny Strong coming back into the game for NC State. And Jeremy Hyatt will get a breather. Hyatt, one of the 4 seniors. Al Pinkins, of course, had his eligibility expired mid-season. Jason Sutton, Danny Strong. Here's the free throw by Gilliard. It's in the air and no good.
Boy, he's had it tough. He's 0 for 3 from the charity stripe and hasn't scored.
Next free throw rolls in. So Gilliard, averaging 9 points a game, finally gets that second free throw for his first point, and Wofford is pressing full court. Ball goes into Gainey. Now to C.C. Harrison. Passes across the timeline to Strong on the right wing. Danny Strong knifes across the key, gives it to Sutton. Sutton outside to Gainey with a set play. Gainey, Joshua Benjamin penetrates to the right baseline, shut off. Now Wofford in the 3-2 zone. Pack working it around the perimeter. Strong on the left wing with 14 on the shot clock to Benjamin. Benjamin cross-court skip pass to Harrison. Open, pulls the trigger for 3. Misses badly. Rebound pulled down by Gainey. 3 on the shot clock. Ball didn't hit the rim. Now to Sutton for 3. Fires right to the key. No good. Benjamin on the rebound. The Pack's got a new 35 on the shot clock. 7:20 left to play. 51-30. Pack by 21 over Wofford College. Gainey right wing to Danny Strong. Outside to Benjamin. Now to C.C. Harrison right wing to Strong. Right-hand corner. Strong against Arp. Wofford in what appears to be a 2-3 zone now to Strong. Strong penetrates to the right baseline up for a shot. He's mugged by Bailey. Bailey got part of the ball, but all of Danny Strong. That'll be the 3rd foul on Bailey. That'll be also the 9th on the team. And Danny Strong will go to the line for 2. Strong with 13 points tonight, 12 of them in the first half when he was 4 of 7 from the 3-point arc. The senior Danny Strong flips it up. He got it. Danny Strong coming off a super game against Florida State the other day. And he's kind of been on a tear here over about the last 9 games. He gets the second free throw. 15 points for Strong.
Timeout, net break.
With 7.
Go into the Atlantic Coast Conference Tournament. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Wolfpack Capital Sports Network.
And go. And go, Gary.
Wofford inbounds the ball. Hawkins will bring it up across the timeline. Hawkins deep on the right side, maintains the dribble. Hawkins crossover dribble, gives to Gilliard on the left wing. Down on the left block for Arp. Turns, hook shot with the right hand, good over Strong. Chris Arp with his first field goal. 6'8" senior out of Georgia, averaging 4 points a game. Wofford pressing, full court. Back gets it to Gainey. Gainey near midcourt, throws it cross court to Strong. He's open right wing, out of the cutting Benjamin. Scoop to the hoop, he got the shot. On the finger roll, Benjamin hits the deck hard. But he's all right. Benjamin with 10 points and double-figure scoring. 55-32 Wolfpack. Here's Chadwick on the right baseline drive. Shot up, no good. Tip up by Arp, no good. Rebound, Jason Sutton for the Pack. Sutton on a 3-on-2 break. Bounce pass right wing to Harrison. He'll put on the brakes. And the Pack backs it back up and will run the half-court offense. Strong controlling. Off the pass from Gainey on the left wing. Now to Benjamin, left-hand corner with 20 on the shot clock. Back against what appears to be a 2-3 zone here.
Yep.
Back working around the perimeter.
No,
Sutton
it's a man-to-man.
to
What are
Gainey.
you looking at?
Gainey on the right wing with 9 on the shot clock. Gainey penetrating. Jump pass right wing to Sutton. He's open. 3 on the way. Hit the rim. No good.
Lord.
Rebound to Wofford College. And Jay Bailey. 5:40 left to play. 55-32. NC State with the lead.
Jason, as a senior, wants to get his name in the books. He's 0 for 3 here since coming off the bench.
I think all have been three-point shots, too. Here's Bailey driving for Wofford on the right wing. Shut off by C.C. Harrison. Now to Chadwick. Forces a 3. Swish from the right corner. Seth Chadwick, a good three-point shooter, but that's his first 3 of the night. He's only got 8 points. His first basket of the second half. 55-35. Packed by 20 with 5:13 left to go. A victory tonight would even up the Pack's record here in this final game of the regular season at 13-13 as the Pack heads to Greensboro for the Atlantic Coast Conference Tournament on Thursday. Strong, right of the lane for NC State. Hooks a pass outside to C.C. Harrison with 14 on the shot clock against the 2-3 zone defense. Kind of a matchup type zone. C.C. Harrison driving right of the lane, throws it up with the right hand, banks, no good. Rebound Wofford. Here's Hawkins with it. Hawkins driving, pulls up, fires for 3, top of the key, no good. Strong with a rebound for NC State. Danny Strong in double figures. He's got a double-double tonight. 15 points and unofficially 11 rebounds.
Well, I know you'll probably join me, too. This is the best I've felt about a Wolfpack team going
Closing out,
in
huh?
about 5 years.
First winning streak the Pack's had this decade to go into the Atlantic Coast Conference Tournament. Sutton was open for an instant on a Benjamin screen, top of the key, and that screen was broken down quickly as Gilliard pushed Benjamin away.
You might say that. I mean, that was a that was an easy call.
Foul on Gilliard is his second, and this will put Benjamin at the line for the double bonus. That's the 10th team foul against Wofford as Sutton sits down, a little bit disappointed that he couldn't get his name in the scorebook. Had some chances from the outside, just couldn't get him to fall. And I would assume we're going to see Jason Sutton back in there again before it's all said and done. Plenty of time left, 4:19 to go, 55-35. NC State over Wofford College as Benjamin goes to the line for 2. First free throw, swish. Pack's just shooting the lights out tonight for the free throw line, 11 out of 13, and that's a good sign, Gary, going to the tournament.
No question about it. That's one of the most important aspects of winning any game against anybody is how
Here comes another troop of them.
Benjamin hits them both. 57-35, packed by 22. 4:14 left to go. Forbes across the timeline as he's back to the Wofford lineup. Now to Arp on the high post. Left wing to Bailey. Jay Bailey gives it to Forbes. Left baseline drive around Gainey, and Justin fouled him. He was beaten on the first step, tried to recover, but couldn't. And that's the second foul on Gainey. That'll be the 15th foul. 16th foul, partly against NC State.
Now I wonder what Herb told Jason in about 30 seconds on the bench.
We had a long talk with Larry Harris over there. I know that, one of the assistants. We got some new players, 4 of them in for Wofford. Natter Miller, Reggie DeGray, Jeff Bensel. I think DeLoach is also in there. Here's DeGray with a basketball for Wofford College. Gives it on the right wing to Alfred Forbes. Forbes fires a jumper, good over Hyatt from the right side. It's a 2 for Alfred Forbes. He's got 6 points. He's averaging 10 a game, the number 2 scorer on this Wofford team. 57-37, packed by 20 and with the ball. 3:45 remaining. Jason Sutton along the left sideline, holding the ball for NC State. Now to Jeremy Hyde with 20 on the shot clock. Back to Sutton, open left corner, fires, hit. It's a 3 for Jason Sutton, and the crowd goes nuts. Getting a standing O. Here's Wofford the other way. Bensel in the lane, trying to take it to the hoop. He was stripped of the ball on the way in. And I think they're going to whistle C.C. Harrison for the foul. And C.C. says, hey, I was the last guy to get in on that. That's the 4th foul on
That's
C.C.
the play of the game.
Yeah, that's one of those. I was just standing here and I got hit by a truck.
The students chanting Jason Sutton in the background. 60-37 Wolfpack as Jeff Bensel, the Wofford backup point guard, actually the 13th point guard, going to the line here with 3:23 to go. Free throw is rattling in. That was the 17th foul against NC State, so he'll get the bonus.
These guys behind us are just going down the bench because they started chanting, we want Andre next.
They want to see everybody.
Pinkins.
Second free throw good. Benzel gets them both. 20-second timeout called by Wofford coach Richard Johnson, a former assistant under NC State Athletic Director
Full timeout.
Robinson.
Just 3 minutes and 23 seconds away from defeating Wofford. 60-39 the score.
And the Pack will inbound the ball from the baseline. Jeremy Hyatt running the baseline, and Wofford pressing, gets it into Danny Strong, pass it across the timeline to C.C. Harrison, back to a cutting Strong, left of the lane, couldn't get the shot off. Good defense by Starzy Walker for Wofford to shut that play down. And the ball is reversed outside to Joshua Benjamin. Now to Jason Sutton along the right sideline with 19 of the shot clock. To C.C. Harrison, to Hyatt. Hyatt right of the lane. Outside to Sutton, back to Hyatt. Hyatt in the right-hand corner. Sutton calls for the ball. Can't get it to him, though. And Hyatt flips it outside. Joshua Benjamin lost the basketball near the timeline. Did he save it in? No. He crashes into the press table. He's okay, but the ball will go over to Wofford on the turnover. The first turnover this half by NC State.
I'll tell you one thing. He shook up Wofford radio next to us.
Pax turned it over 10 times. Yeah, that crew got the full brunt.
Give you a technical credit on their broadcast.
They're looking at each other and slapping the sides of their heads.
Might be some soft drink damage over there, too. 2:47 left to go, 60-39. NC State with the lead, Wofford with the ball. John Hawkins to the line, down the lane, spin, shoots over Sutton. It's off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Jeremy Hyatt for the Wolfpack. He's got his fifth board. Hyatt bounces it across the timeline to Benjamin, and Oshawa will slow it down. Benjamin left side to Sutton. Pack working around the perimeter against the Wofford man-to-man. Now to Hyatt with 22 on the shot clock. 2:22 left to go in the game. Jason Sutton controlling for NC State. Right wing pass to Danny Strong. Strong against Arp. He'll take him down the lane up for a short jumper, and it rims out no good, and he's fouled on the play.
Well, I'd say the Wolfpack has had, if not a convincing, at least a solid performance. This is a game that's not going to hurt the momentum that they have been building in February to go into the tournament.
You're right about that. They got a little sloppy in the first half, but the Pack's done a good job. Only 10 turnovers tonight and only one here in the second half. Jason Sutton sits down. And Jeremy Hyatt does too. As Strong hits the first free throw. Pack 13 out of 15 as a team. Strong's got 16 points tonight. Make it 17 as he gets both free throws. 2:12 left to go in the game. Tim Wells checks in. Danny Strong leads, gets a standing ovation here on senior night. His final regular season game at Reynolds Coliseum. 62-39 Wolfpack with 2:12 left to go. John Hawkins tries to bring it up across the timeline and does successfully.
That'll be probably the last substitution for a senior. There are no seniors on the floor right now.
Hawkins stripped of the ball, stolen away by C.C. Harrison. Harrison in a breakaway, takes it down the floor. Hawkins recovers and fouls him from behind. Hawkins with a burst of speed, tried for the block. I didn't think he had a chance of catching him, but he did. And that foul on Hawkins will be his fourth, as Harrison will go to the line for two.
I'm not sure he even was close to getting the ball. Looked to me that could have easily, had this been a closer game, that could have easily been an intentional.
C.C. Harrison will go to the line for two. He's got 16
We'll put
points
this in
tonight.
your pouch.
He and Danny Strong, and along with Joshua Benjamin, scoring in double figures. No one has scored in double figures for Wofford. Seth Chadwick with 8 is the closest to that territory.
It's going to be another one of those games under 55, Gary. It's amazing.
Wow.
Free throw bounces off to the right. No good by Harrison.
That's 17 games out of 26. Under 55 points by the opposition.
Yep, and if you go under 60, it's 20 out of 26.
That's unbelievable.
Free throw good by Clint Harrison. 17 points for C.C.
Norton's in.
And Harrison leaves the Pack lineup. Steve Norton, the redshirt junior out of Asheville, comes in. 6'11", 246 for the final minute 49. 63-39 the score. Hawkins working with it in the backcourt on the dribble. We got a foul away from the ball. And I think it's going to go against
Wells.
Tim Wells, his first. Wells fouling away from the ball. That's the team's 8th. So Seth Chadwick will go to the line for a 1 and bonus. Chadwick, Wofford College's all-time leader with 250 three-pointers. He added one tonight, so make it 251. He had 4 the other day against 19th-ranked Colorado. Free throw no good. Gilliard on the follow for Wofford. Back up, no, and he's fouled. And as he goes to the free throw line, we'll take timeout.
Yes. He told me to.
This message brought to you by State Farm and the local State Farm agent.
Send it back to you in about 25 seconds. I think they're about to take a timeout.
It's a technical foul.
Oh, never mind, technical foul.
Technical on Gilliard for pushing Norton.
On Gilliard?
Yeah.
Technical on Gilliard.
Gary Hahn back at Reynolds Coliseum where we're back to action. Gilliard missed both of his free throws. The Pack got the ball down quickly, fed Luke Buffum underneath the hoop. Buffum pump fake, went up, was hammered on his shot, and should be going to the line for 2 shots, but after the play, a technical foul was called against Terrence Gilliard of Wofford.
Hanging on the rim, I think.
So,
why was it,
well,
Francis?
he had his hand up in the net, I know that, but
what was it for?
I'm not sure whether that was the reason why he was called for the technical. But Buffum was at the line, he makes his first free throw. He's got
Francis
3
said he
points.
shoved
We'll
Norton.
switch over
That's
to
why
our
I got
man
the
at
technical.
scores table, Francis Combs. Maybe he can explain it to us. Second free throw off the rim, no good. Francis?
Gary Gilliard got mad with Norton because Norton kind of bumped him a little bit, blocking out, and then he just shoved him after the play was over.
And now he goes over and shakes hands with Coach Herb.
There you go.
So
Good
that
job.
Didn't really mean anything. It was all in the heat of the moment. Now
Make you a
Justin
star.
Gainey will go to the line and shoot the 2 technical free throws. And the Pack will get the ball at midcourt with 1:26 left to go. And NC State leading 64-39. Gary?
When you're out of North Carolina, you don't have to miss the play of an important Wolfpack contest. Call toll-free from anywhere in the country, 1-800-846-4833, extension 5520.
And you can use that same number to catch the Herb Sendek show, which will be switched next week to Wednesday night on many of these stations from 8 to 9. First free throw good by Gainey. Second one on the way, and good again. Gainey with 5 points. And with 1:26 to go, it's NC State 66, Wofford College 39. The Pack's got its largest lead of the game here late in the second half. With 1:24 left to go. Gainey gets the inbounds as the Pack gets the ball after the 2 technical free throws. Andre McCollum is in for NC State now, the freshman out of Whiteville. McCollum holding the ball. Now he'll penetrate into the lane, running one-hander on the way. It is no good. And the ball deflects out of bounds. Last touched by Starzy Walker of Wofford.
He's got your
new 35 on the shot clock
headphones.
for NC State. The tackle inbound for the right sideline. Gary Dornberg is making his way downstairs for our post-game show. You'll be hearing from Pack coach Herb Sendek, some of the players, stars of tonight's game. This will be the Pack's 13th win of the year against 13 defeats. Pack inbounding. Wells gets it to Gainey with 30 on the shot clock. 1 minute left to go in the game. North free throw line. Trying to force a pass in low to Gainey. It's picked off. Stolen away by Rocky Huey in the game for the first time. Huey flips it on the left wing to Walker. Freshman Starzy Walker with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Gets it to Huey. Huey left side to Jackson. You saw Jackson summon both halves. Now to Deloach. Drives the lane. Running one-hander is up no good by Reggie Deloach. Or Shane Deloach, I should say. And a foul on the rebound. It's going to go against Steve Norton. Foul on Norton is his first. Both teams are over the limit. Nope, I shouldn't say that. That was a 9th team foul against NC State. Well, Norton was the recipient of the foul
on Ewing.
The foul was on Rocky Huey of Wofford.
He got it.
So a correction there, and Norton going to the line for NC State.
I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on.
And State leading 66-39.
Oh, okay.
By Norton is no good.
It's a new rule. After 12 fouls, the team that gets fouled, the team that commits the foul gets to shoot.
For NC State. Second free throw on the way. Looks long, is long. Tap up, no good by Wells. Wells gets his own rebound, puts it in. Tim Wells with his first bucket. The freshman out of Winston-Salem scoring 68-39. Here's Wofford coming quickly the other way. Walker firing right wing for three, no good. Rebound Justin Gainey for the Pack. Gainey, the lone starter on the floor for NC State. He started tonight in place of Damon Thornton, who missed his third straight game with that hip flexor injury. 12 seconds left in this one. Gainey will just dribble out the time. 68-39 should be the final unless Gainey does something with it here in the last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Herb Sendek walking toward the Wofford bench, shakes hands with Richard Johnson, the Terriers coach. It's all over. And NC State has finished the regular season 13 up and 13 down. The final